Welcome back to Fighters Drinking Coffee. Today, and actually special edition with a little bit of Fighters Drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
Bourbon to be exact. We are back with Will Bullock. He decided to stick around. We're going to expand a little on the earlier topics. And so rather than just a little bit about him, we're going to just talk about other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to expand on Asim if we want to start there. We can start wherever you want. I don't care.
I think we were kind of having a conversation and it seems sorry we're talking about your business, brother.
We're talking shit.
We're talking a lot of shit. One thing I've told people while I play miniature chess by myself on this board is
I like it. Hope you win.
I hope I win against myself. I saw the video of Asim using Thorn supplements, right? And I know you're a sponsor, Michael, about this as well. And I have been off of supplements, and I think supplements is a good thing to have when you're working out and everything else like that. If you know how to use it properly, no, we're not talking about steroids. We're just talking about a little bit of the natural enhancers that's in your body through either you going through vitamin shop and stuff like that. And big shout out to the company that you're sponsored with, man, because I actually been on the beta almine, which I saw in the video. I've been on the magnesium, which I saw in the video as well. And both of those during my workouts have been giving me a lot more focus in that. And I was talking about earlier about how my past experiences with certain companies I'm not going to name of like it's a company where you can get the regular stuff and you can get the hard stuff. And you guys are a gym person, you guys understand what I mean by the hard stuff. And
that locker room
special. but in pill form. But using Thorn has been a lot more beneficial to me than going back to what I usually use from that one company that I might get that 50-50 from. And we were talking about how when you go through those companies that have those both sides, about how you might get a bad batch. I'm actually one of those guys that actually had a bad batch of something that was simple, and I could tell it was something that affected my system in a way where I wasn't acting normal. So having Thorn now has actually been beneficial to me, man. But my question to you, because I know I'm your guest, but how you feel about using that kind of stuff, that stuff in general?
Yeah, I'm personally pretty picky about it. And I mean, I had no supplements until I wasn't doing any, actually, I don't think I was even really taking supplements outside of some cognitive stuff.
Yeah.
And creatine back in the day. I just started doing all that other supplementation but I was doing super tight research on it because so I have a background in health and nutrition from school. And so the fucking supplement world is such a wild west that you have to really find those, you have to really research those companies and see which ones are actually at least doing something to seem legit. Cause there's a lot that just they're just this is the stuff to use, but there's no I don't know. There's something you have those guys that are
quality control.
Yeah, quality control, third party testing, have actually tell you what their parameters are. Okay, we test up to this and we're looking for these specifications. And so that's why I ended up going with Thorn. But I mean, there's, especially when you do a sport like this and if you're doing weight cuts and stuff like that, it's super easy to just not eat enough stuff or if you're working out a lot, it's hard to get enough in for what you're putting out. And so putting supplements, great. Cause right now I have 5 pounds left on a cut for the weekend.
Yep.
And so I'm not eating a lot of vegetable. I'm definitely would be missing out on vitamins. And so having the ability to put all that back in just cause I'm taking supplementary vitamins, right?
Let me ask you guys a question about vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
Do you subscribe to these Instagram? Hold on. I know he'll have an answer. He'll have an answer.
All right.
To these Instagram carnivore nerds who are dude, you don't need vegetables because all the micronutrients and minerals you need is going to be in a steak.
Okay, so Liver King. So basically,
kind of Liver King.
I think you should always have greens with it. Either for me, it's either asparagus or just a salad. Just need some type of green. I don't mind if you supplement that afterwards as well. I need to do better with that as well. But no, you need green. In my opinion. But it's just that scientifically, I'm not there. I think that'd probably be more of a Michael question right there.
I mean, one, vegetables don't really exist. They're all different stuff. They're all fruits or grasses. It's all bullshit.
Whoa.
You see what I'm saying?
Are we doing this right now? Are we really going to have?
Yeah.
So
I told you we're going to do some. We're going to have wild conversation.
So I've heard this now. Now I know what you're talking about.
Look at what I've done. I just threw a grenade at you guys, and now I'm watching you all scatter.
So vegetables aren't real.
All right, so name one vegetable. I want you to name something that you would call a vegetable.
You just said asparagus.
Asparagus is not.
What is it?
All right, so the whole thing is that like vegetables aren't actually.
I'm about to ChatGPT this real quick. Hold on.
So asparagus is actually a flower. So stuff like that, like tomatoes are fruit.
I do believe tomatoes are fruit.
Cucumbers are actually a melon, so they're also fruit. Most things that we classify as vegetables
this is just a lazy
are
word.
just other things. It's a whole on.
It's a lazy word.
It's something. Like, it's made by Big Food Pyramid. No.
So the food pyramid was a lie.
Oh, it's totally a lie.
Okay, all right.
That's my major qualm.
Well, so what do you think? Do you have to eat
no,
what most people would conventionally?
Yeah, to answer your actual
conversation, what the foods that grow in the ground that people traditionally know of as vegetables,
which is what ChatGPT says. Vegetables are parts of plants that humans eat as food, typically savory rather than sweet. Unlike fruits, vegetables come from many different parts of plants.
So there you go.
But again,
it's a lazy word.
The things that we refer to as vegetables are all classified different.
Do we need to eat them?
It's just my big conspiracy theory.
Athletes?
Yes, you should eat them.
All right.
I would venture to guess that most of the guys that are saying that you get everything you need from meat and everything are from steak. They're probably also taking
more supplements
and vitamins and just
the hard stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not referring to the Liver King specifically.
No, I'm saying they're probably also like taking multivitamins and stuff too, and just not thinking of the fact that like they're doing these things. Because also,
what about
liver? You can get a lot of stuff from those. Liver, if you eat too much liver, you get too much vitamin
A. Too purple.
Liver is a delicacy.
There's stuff that like, yes, there's a lot of those vitamins exist in that. But there's more efficient routes to getting everything you need. And there's also like synergies that you need to actually get some of these vitamins to be effective, like for them to be like to work.
Okay.
So like, and there's other stuff like tomatoes have something called lycopene in them, but lycopene isn't, which is good for you.
Okay.
You need to have that with fat for it to be like soluble and like
so when useful, I eat a cheeseburger
used
with
by
tomato
your body.
On it.
Yeah. You see, it's the cheeseburger with the tomato and everything. It's
hard to argue
that is a healthy meal.
There's a reason that these things were developed. Hey, there's a reason that
dairy, cheese.
Toppings,
that's right.
Vegetable, lettuce.
That's right.
Fruit, tomato, bun, carbs.
Part of the reason why I'm bringing this all up too, we were talking about Asim earlier, and like I would say for myself, with my being on Asim's program for most of this year, 6 or 7 months or something like that, I've been able to eat more cheeseburgers, more lean, stronger, and more athletic, and more conditioned. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, I'm definitely eating what would be, I think, in the
I'm eating
fitness
dirtier,
world. Yeah, I was going to say the same
better.
thing. I would say, I think in the fitness world, my current diet would be considered dirty, but not really. It's like, that's not a real thing. Like, there's no.
I think
at the end of the day, it's the total composition.
It's the total composition, in my opinion. I also feel like every once in a while you can have a burger and cheat. You can have McDonald's. I had McDonald's this week, and my weight was the same next day. I felt like I could eat more McDonald's. Honestly, after I had my Big Mac and fries and all that stuff, I felt like I needed more.
You needed more food.
I needed more food. But also, again, this is not the same McDonald's I had when I was a kid.
That's the diet pills.
That's the supplements.
It makes you extra hungry.
Especially with the L-carnitine that I've been kind of taking as well, which I've personally, in my opinion, when I was researching this, L-carnitine, if I'm pronouncing it right, you can do a liquid or pill form. Pill form, you have to go through the liver to process properly not process properly. That sounds so bad.
The gut.
Through the gut,
yeah.
and have it processed through that. And that's naturally how it occurs. If you do it the insulin way, it bypasses the gut, which is more effectively, quickly, more starting the process. And I only done the insulin part, and the insulin, for me, it felt like I didn't lose any weight. I think I started it when I was at 213. I'm at 210 now. And that was about off of my 3-4 week cycle of that. And now it's just cycling. And what I mean by cycling is that I just did it till the bottle was done and see how I felt afterwards. And it's been about 2 weeks. And I see the difference in having it and not having it. And it really is like, it's just a minor boost out, in my opinion, but people use it to lose weight. It didn't work for me in that way. It worked in the sense of giving me more energy for my afternoon. So the heavy lifting and stuff like that. And if you're especially a lifter or a jiu-jitsu person, I don't care what you say. I feel like everyone is doing something to get the energy that they need, because you can't be doing 2 workouts a day, or 3 workouts a day, and your recovery is still on par. I think if you're a younger man in the game, yeah, you can do that for a little bit. I've done that too, but eventually your body will break down. It's just the fact that I'm still looped in the fact that there's no such thing as vegetables right now. It's still like I refuse to accept the new news that I've heard. But no,
you're gonna be sitting there with your buddy later, and you'll be just sitting there just Googling every vegetable you can think of and having them pop up and tell you that they're not vegetables.
But I totally agree that tomato's not. I mean, yes, tomato has a stem, but I don't think tomato was a vegetable. I felt like that was more of a fruit.
What are we landing on? Spinach.
Vegetable.
Spinach is a leaf, man.
Okay, which is technically by ChatGPT, that is a vegetable.
ChatGPT is AI. It doesn't know.
First off, do not chastise ChatGPT. It just did my taxes, okay?
ChatGPT is falling for the lies that everyone's telling on the internet. That's what's happening.
Can we attempt to define what a vegetable is? What does ChatGPT say? What is a vegetable?
All right. So we did that earlier.
So that was the answer.
That was the answer. Vegetables are parts of plants that humans eat as food.
Okay, so parts of plants.
Typically savory rather than sweet. Unlike fruits, which are usually the seed-bearing structures of plants, vegetables come from many different parts of plants, such as roots, stems, leaves, bulbs, flowers, seeds, or pods.
So the whole argument, the whole thing is based on the fact that fruit is a scientific classification, whereas vegetable is not actually a classification. Vegetable is just a culinary term. So I think that's what the argument is based off of, is that all these things that we refer to are all classified as different things.
Got it.
So the chefs were we're calling these things vegetables.
Yeah, but in reality, a lot of tubers, you have tubers, which is your
potatoes.
Roots, potatoes, carrots, all that stuff.
That's a root.
And yeah, so there's all roots. So there are things that have been they're referred to vegetables, but they are not classified as vegetables. It's a whole semantic argument. It's ridiculous.
But you guys think we need
I like to throw it out.
You think we need it?
I think you should have some.
Yes.
I think there's some that you don't need as many as do you need your fucking giant bowl of
broccoli?
Yeah, probably not.
I also agree with the fact that everyone's not biologically the same. So say for example, you on a meat and rice diet, but you don't get high cholesterol or anything like that. Your body is so used to producing what it needs. It's fine with that. And then some people, I will use my wife Rose as an example. They get sick to the stomach with chicken, but it's the biological of that person. So it's so many multi-factors to this. It's all right, cool. Some people can get HGH. Oh, I just use that for my knee, but then HGH is hyper for someone else. It's one of those things. It goes down to genetics as well, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't eat a lot of vegetables.
I don't.
I just know you probably should have a few.
Sure.
You should have some vegetables.
Some during the week, yeah.
I eat vegetables, guys.
Sometimes I want a vegetable, I don't know. Vegetable. Stick to my guns there. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but no, speaking of diets and stuff like that, when I was talking about earlier on the last one about just the same talking about diets, my original thing for morning breakfast was oatmeal, maybe a pancake or two. I mean, I still do pancakes every once in a while, but he was you're eating too much carbonated stuff in the morning. And he switched me to 3 or 4 eggs. And when I switched that,
does he have the bagels too?
No, I don't do the bagels. You do the bagels,
He put me on
He
the
wants
bagel.
him to gain weight though.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I think you had to gain weight. And for me, it was like losing or maintaining weight. So it's like I'm going down, you going up. So it's like different things. Like
I think he's doing it so I don't lose weight. It's not like a huge like weight gain. It's because otherwise it just fucking falls.
Yeah.
I train a shit ton. So
yeah, same here. Like that's why I say like I eat eggs maybe Monday through Friday, and then on weekends I probably do the pancake every once in a while. But it's like that's my breakfast. My breakfast is 3 eggs, and then my snack is like half sandwich of peanut butter or something like that. So it's just like. That made me lose more weight in terms of switching how my breakfast was after I had that conversation in February than any time that I had prior to that. So when the conversation happened in February, I jumped back up after the week of the fight to like 225, 230, and was it 7 months later? Now I'm at 211. 210 now. So it's like, it changes. So it's like everyone immediately goes to, and I'm segueing to the supplements parts of, oh, I need a supplement to lose the weight, right? I need this to lose the weight. Or Ozempic is the one right now that everybody's freaking trying to be on. Not jiu-jitsu practitioners, but the world. But it's like, no, everyone's trying to find shortcuts. Sometimes it's the eating habit, sometimes it's the lifting habit. And that's what kind of brings us all together of like, is there one way to cut an onion? No. But it's also what type of onion you are.
Yeah.
It's different ways, man. It's different ways.
Well, I think it's a big part too is like people that if you have like a goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you're much more willing to be hungry
Mm-hmm.
than like a person who just wants, like if your goal is to just be skinny.
Yeah.
Like you also probably don't want it enough to be hungry. Like
No.
It's not a great goal, right? Like there's not like a lot of like structure to that to where it's like, oh, like I want to be skinny, but I also like, I want to be skinny but I also just want to do these other things and have fun. Like that's probably why that draws people to a shortcut like Ozempic and stuff like that, because a big part of it is it makes you not hungry. Mm-hmm. So like you just don't want to, you don't want to eat. So like they don't feel like they need to. So like they're getting rid of the uncomfortable part. Whereas people like us, we're okay being uncomfortable because ultimately we want to fucking win.
Yeah.
So it makes a big difference.
And I think I have to really study, and Scott, please help me out with it because I know you wrestled. The wrestler diet.
He didn't wrestle.
Oh, you did not wrestle?
He was a swimmer.
Oh, you were a swimmer.
I had to I'll wrestle both you motherfuckers right now.
I'm good.
He's good at wrestling, though. He is good at wrestling, but I had to point it out.
He is right, technically.
Dude, actually, speaking of swimmers, off topic though, you ever had swimmer's ear?
No, actually, I have not.
I've had it twice.
That sucks.
Because of jujitsu.
Sweat?
Yes.
Oh,
you know what swimmer's ear is?
Yeah, with the
feels like the water stuck in your fucking ear.
Dude, so I had swimmer's ear twice. This is a hell of a good segue. So I don't know, because maybe how my ears went with jujitsu, not much swelling or anything like that, but there was twice where I really wasn't cleaning my ears that much, but it wasn't really compact, right? And actually, my last one, which one was it? It was the Copa Elite 2, if I can remember correctly. Copa Elite 2. I couldn't hear out my right ear at all. I couldn't hear out of it. Copa Elite 2, yeah. Couldn't hear out of it, couldn't hear nothing. I'm like, all right, my ear's done. I blew it out, whatever. I can't hear out my right ear no more. It is what it is. I'm going to the doctor, and this is I'm Van Gogh right now, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't hear nothing out my ear. Told me about swimmer's ear. I'm like, nah, I just do jujitsu, nothing like that. So I had to get
swim, sir.
I don't say, are you they always have, do you swim? I'm like, no.
Easy answer.
No. Like, look at me. No. No, but they were like, oh yeah. So this time I had to get a wick. It hurt like hell. It sucked. Got better in a week, right?
They got the bullshit out of there.
All that stuff, right? Second time I got swimmer's ear, happened over the summer 2024. Open over the summer. Both ears.
Ooh.
Both ears. My right ear went out on like Thursday night. My left ear went out on Friday night. And then I had to go to urgent care, which is the worst place to go to get your swimmer's ears checked out because they gave me low grade, meds that did not take effect at all. And then it took an additional week to get my stuff through. And I'm going to tell you guys this right now. For jiu-jitsu practitioners, clean your fucking ears.
Mhm.
Be careful about the sweat getting in your ear because I'm telling you, it is the worst. I mean, granted, if I couldn't hear shit for weeks and I was like, great, I got on to hear my wife complain. But, or the baby scream. But, bro, the way my hearing came back, and it was hurt. It hurt so bad. So I don't know. You've been a swimmer. You never got swimmer's
I never got swimmer's ear, man.
But you heard the horror stories.
I know what it is. Yeah. Fuck that.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't like
that. It sucked so bad. And I'm kind of, now it's fine, but I'm probably have to get my right ear checked out again because it started to clog up again just recently. And I'm just like, no, ain't no fucking way. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. So I'm probably going to the doctor's Monday, Tuesday to get it checked out. I'm like, look, I need to go to the, ears, throat,
ear, nose, and throat dudes.
Yeah. To get it checked out. Cause what the last person told me was it might be my, ear canal that's affected from like I've had, what's called it's been so long, ear aches or ear infections in both ears. Not recently. I had an ear infection like before this. I haven't had one since high school, but had that, then had this twice. I'm like, something's up with my canal that might be causing the issue. But
do you think it maybe like, like they say that some people don't get cauliflower ear, like their ears just aren't shaped that way. Maybe it's the same thing.
I've had I think it's my right ear that's got impacted. Like you can tell the difference, like from the outside my line. Like this one it's fat, and this one you can see the definite.
I was gonna say he might be eating too many vegetables.
Yeah, it might be. It might cauliflower.
Dude, gotta cut out the cauliflower.
Nah.
Then stop getting swimmer's ear.
Dude, I honestly cauliflower ears. Like I've heard people be like, they cut their ears just so they can get the damage and stuff like that. I'm like, why? And it's like, just get it when you get it, man.
It happens or it doesn't.
Nakapan posted that on like one of his whatever on his feed recently of like just a clip of him reacting to all the dudes out there who just have someone artificially just smash their ears till they get it.
Yeah,
stealing valor.
They're like smashing it between
stealing valor.
Dude,
ridiculous.
I don't get it because you're not gonna be able to wear AirPods or Beats headphones. Like it's not gonna work for you, man. You're gonna have to have I don't see it as a badge of honor. I just see it as like, dude, this is jiu-jitsu, this is wrestling, and this is judo, this is whatever. Like it happens.
It comes with the territory.
It just comes with the territory. It is a big warning flag if you see someone with it. But
well, the amount of conversations I've had with strangers because I have cauliflower ear, it's kind of cool. Like I get to meet people like, oh yeah, where'd you wrestle? Like that. The amount of times I've been asked that, then I have to be like, well, yeah. Like Mike said, I'm like, I didn't. I either just give him like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I make up an answer. I used to wrestle a lot, high school. I'll lie. But the real answer is that I did it for jiu-jitsu after I started jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But I have that conversation, so I kind of like that. It gives you that. I don't know. It's like I don't mind that. I don't mind like talking to strangers. I was at a conference like 3 weeks ago, dude, and the amount of people who like wanted to talk to me about that shit was kind of nice. Made it easy.
It's a good starting point. So I'm like, if you're in sales or something like that, tech, whatever, like it's a good starting point conversation, unfortunately. But it's just like, yo, it's the number one thing guys will ask.
Like, don't mess with this guy.
The number one thing the guys will ask is like, yo, you got cauliflower? What do you do? Like every guy knows that now. Mm-hmm. Every guy knows that. Credit to the UFC for making everybody watch it, man.
Credit to the UFC. Well, so these motherfuckers on Nakapan's feet who are smushing their ears, man, just stealing our valor.
Nah, it's ridiculous. They just get out there and get it, because otherwise, like, what are you gonna tell people when they ask you where you got it? I gave it to myself from fucking smashing.
I hammered it with bricks.
Yeah,
but those guys know.
Nah, man.
They know they're stealing valor.
Dude, it's one of those things, man. I think that when we're on top of the foods or cauliflower, for example, I think we were having that conversation about the restaurants, man, out here. And how I originally been out here for like 2 years, 3 and a half, 3 years, I would say. miss the city every single day because everywhere I go now, it's the same regular shops in Woodbridge. It's so annoying. I miss it out here.
You guys got that Dickie's barbecue though, don't you? Is that still going?
Nope.
They killed it? Wasn't there Dickie's?
The only thing I know is Della J's. It still has a barbecue, which is around here. And then there's a fish joint around Woodbridge, but there isn't really.
I think Dickie's is further. I think Dickie's is in, isn't that in Fredericksburg?
I think that's Fredericksburg, yeah.
Okay, excuse me.
No, you good. Fredericksburg is another hub of food. It really has, Fredericksburg has changed over the last 10 years. It used to be really nothing out there, then COVID hit, and then all these other mom and pop stores popped out here, but nah, because my stomach growling, I was like, dude, I cannot wait for my favorite shop right now is Matt and Tony's. We were talking about vegetables and all that stuff.
Shout out to Matt and Tony's.
Shout out to Matt and Tony, man, because they make a killer burger melt. But nah, man. We were talking about foods, and I never got. What is your favorite place out here?
Oh, out here.
Out here, Michael.
Ooh, my favorite spot. I don't know what's still open here.
Dude, COVID killed a lot. Side note, COVID killed a lot of businesses out here. It killed it. It was sad. It was real sad.
I used to love going to down. Pointing doesn't make sense to anyone else.
Over yonder.
So over on Lee Highway, there's a spot called Caribbean Grill.
Oh, I've heard of it.
So
still there.
Yes, that's still there. I know that's there. But so they're like a chicken place, Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
So they do, but their fucking Cuban sandwich, dude, is fire.
Mm.
But they also said, but they're known for their chickens as well. So they're known for the Cuban and they're known for the chickens because they do like the charcoal chicken, like rotisserie stuff.
Mm.
Dude, that place is fire. That used to be because my mom lives down the street from there.
Nice.
So I used to just walk up there and get food all the time. So I walk in and just get a whole chicken.
I love it.
What about you, Scott? What's your favorite?
Texas Jack's.
Texas Jack's.
If I had to pick one, right around here,
you're 10 minutes away from it, man. I fucking hate it.
It's the best.
The brisket is fucking.
Brisket is a game changer.
Oh my god, that thing fall over. I think that was one. Matt and Tony's is another one. Beeliner Diner is actually fire. What else is out here? There's so many pizza joints. There's so many pizza joints out here. There's so many
Thai food and good kebabs too.
Which one we're talking about now?
Oh, so many.
Kebabs, you can throw a rock, my boy.
Oh, yeah.
This is Arlington or Alexandria. This is backbone kebab area. Come on now. And
Arlington kebab over there is pretty good.
Yep.
You like Arlington kebab?
I like that. I like it because they have the quality pulao.
Oh, what do you know about that?
So
I know nothing about that.
I have nothing. He got the name right. That's why.
Quality pulao?
You got the rice with the carrots and the raisins in it, and seasoned rice, and then just a fucking massive lamb shank.
There's a spot I like that. There's a spot that opened up in Clarendon. It's called Layli. It's like this Lebanese joint.
Okay.
And they have this meat platter.
Mm-hmm.
It's fat ass meat platter, and you can add, if you want, lamb chops on top of it for maybe an extra $18-$20. But dude, and they'll deliver it to you. They have DoorDash. Yeah, with rice. I throw some potatoes in there. And it depends on how hungry I am. I can eat probably 2/3 of it, maybe 75% of it when I'm just going mash city. But if I want to split it up into 2 meals, I can split it up into 2 meals. But I just get that to go, man. And it's a meat feast. It's got big ass hunks of chicken. So it's like chicken breasts or whatever. Steak. They have the kofta. So they have the ground meat, the hamburger, kebab hamburger shit. It's really good. They have a beef, a kofta sandwich thing they mash in. It's all included. And like I said, if you want to add in the lamb chops, you can for just another dead animal. Because we don't eat vegetables around here. Sometimes around these parts, we don't eat vegetables. So the more dead animals, the better. Plus a bunch of mad rice. There are vegetables on there. There's artichokes, which by the way, one of the better vegetables.
It's a flower.
Okay. but at least it tastes like something. And they grill it and I'm like, oh, actually, I could see myself enjoying eating this. Because it also has asparagus. And I'm like, I'll eat asparagus because if it's there, which I paid for it. So I'm it's there. I'm going to eat it. And they have carrots. Similar. Carrots at least have a little flavor to them. Plus onions.
Add cinnamon to carrots, man, is the best thing.
It's not bad, right? And then they have this Lebanese fucking crack
The garlic sauce?
The garlic sauce.
Yeah.
It's just so garlicky,
When you said
man.
Lebanese crack,
You know what I was-
exactly
you know
what
what it
you're
was.
talking about.
Dude, I just dump
Give me some of that
everything.
Lebanese crack.
Give me that extra crack, man. I just dump it in that stuff, and I just get so much garlic, dude. It's fucking amazing.
Another thing and there's a bunch of these around here, is pupusas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you can't go bad with any food truck and or Spanish restaurant out here. Hands down. You can't.
Dude,
You can't.
The fucking pupusas around here are fire.
You
Yes,
can't.
they're good.
You can't. I think
That's El Salvadoran, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah. like I couldn't even do, I think was it district tacos or something like that. I tried that one time and that was probably the worst taco I ever had.
They're like, okay, so
That was the franchise.
for a minute I liked this. I don't mind district taco, but I'm with you, and like it's ranks pretty low for me on like the taco kind of like fast casual thing.
Yeah.
But what I liked about them that got them bonus points, granted they got usurped. I have a new winner for this. They served breakfast tacos all day. So that was kind of a like, all right, this is a competitive edge for you, district taco. Bang, Taco Bamba. It's a block down the street from me, man. And I don't want to leave my house. I can DoorDash it. I can be a lazy bitch and just get like a pile of good food, breakfast all day. And it's a superior menu, top to bottom in general, in my opinion, than district taco. They have like they call them like the gringo style. Like they have like a bunch of like kitschy, like they got like the cheeseburger one, the fried chicken one, the whatever, and they're all awesome. And they got the traditional tacos if you want to do like the more Mexican, or they might be El Salvador or whatever. Like if you want to do like more traditional tacos, you can get the tongue, the beef, the whatever, just like old school tacos combined with like the white people, like, American bullshit. And then like everything's covered in cheese, which is awesome.
Nice.
They have, good quesos. You can get their nacho game is strong. They make sandwiches and breakfast all day, plus pretty good cocktails if you want to sit down.
I know how Scott feels about tacos because I followed him around Austin while cutting weight for 24 hours.
That's
to like
tacos connoisseur, bro.
He dug that one up.
We went to 4 different taco places.
It's been 10 years, dude. It's been 10 years, and he's like, I've been waiting to pick this fight with you. He's like, you made me watch you eat the tacos.
I bet you Charles has it even worse because his weight cut was worse than mine.
He probably does. He's like, you guys had to watch us eat.
Charles and I
hey,
both
man, that's what happens when you're a fighter. When you're dead and you're just like, you see everybody eat around you, it's the worst part you're feeling, man.
I think the salivation is the only reason I made weight.
Just it got you guys. It got your gastric acids. Yeah. And there you go.
But I have a hot take in terms of subs. I think Paisanos has the best subs. Best steak and cheese sub.
Subs. Okay.
Steak and cheese sub.
See, Paisanos, I like. I like the pies, and
the pies are amazing.
Do I know what I like about I think is best that they have?
Yeah.
Strombolis and calzones.
Yes. I never had any of them, but the Philly steak and cheese sub, hands down, best thing you ever taste.
Shit.
Hands down, best thing you ever taste. And that goes against every mama. But like, I remember one time we got this like 2 for $20 deal, whatever like that. And we got them and we were like, let's see what this is going to be about, right? And it was fire. And it's fire wherever you go, wherever Paisanos you go. Cause I've done this in Alex. I've tested this.
You've side by side tested them.
Tested this. I've done it in Manassas. I've done it in Alexandria. I've done it in Woodbridge. Every single one has been fire.
So shout out to Paisanos for the consistency.
Shout out Paisanos for the consistency amongst 3 different stores and 3 different districts. Like I'm telling you, it's one of the best. It's top tier. Their pies are amazing too. Like a lot of people low key don't understand Paisano pizza is one of the best pizzas out here.
That's a shout for their quality control measures.
Seriously, man.
I like that. However, on the Arlington Lore side for sandwiches, Italian store.
Oh yeah, top.
Yeah, so Italian
Have you been to the Italian store?
What?
Have you ever had the Italian store?
No, I'm about to look this up right now.
Go to good text, dude. Listen to Mike.
Yeah, so the Italian store, it started off as like one location over in the Lion Village area.
Yeah.
But so it's like a legit Italian grocery.
Mm-hmm.
But their fucking deli is what made them like I maybe world famous. I don't know the extent famous for of their fame.
You said the Italian
store.
The Italian store.
The Italian.
So they have 2 locations. They're both probably about equidistant from here.
They're both pretty close.
They're both close.
The one on
the new one,
formerly they're the same place.
So there's one on Lee Highway, and then they have the new location,
West
which is
in West
Leon Village and Westover.
Westover. And so they do
there.
pizza. Yeah, you used to live right over there.
Over to the first spot.
But you were there too early before they opened the new spot.
In more ways than one. Yeah.
I already have a 100% agree because I have a thing, and this is my niche is that I have to see what the outside look like before I look at the inside.
What do you think?
If the outside look like it's crummy on the outside, that
not
food,
going in.
the food is beast in the
Dude,
inside.
fucking fire.
Like that's what I'm complete opposite, right? Well, call me racial, call me judgmental. I don't care. If I'm going to an Italian place or a Spanish place or a black culture place, I need to see what I need to see. If I'm in a Spanish joint, I need to hear them play Bad Bunny in the background and they're doing stuff in the background. If I'm going to an Italian joint, or all three of these joints, all three of the fronts need to be crummy. And I need faded menus on the inside.
Gritty.
Yeah.
Gritty menus on the inside. I don't go to a China shop unless it has gritty menus on the inside.
Yeah, you want the faded, poorly lit
Faded.
menu above the thing? Yeah.
Faded. I need it faded. I honestly, I do 100% believe that, because it's like when I saw this at the outside of these two stores, I was like, oh no, I'm already in. I'm already in. I saw the outside. It looked old 1980s, 1990s. We in.
Bang.
You bang. We in. It's one of those things for me, because it's just like it's it's just one of those things. I just can't explain it. I really can't explain it.
If you want to talk about quality control in sandwiches, though, these dudes are like, it's a
Delicacy.
Italian sandwich
Dude,
factory.
Mhm.
They're not just, it's not just, they do made to order,
Mhm.
but they have like 3 subs that they make so many of that they just make them all.
It's like the Capri,
the Roma.
the
All right, I'm here, man. It's
Bro.
the Milano, the Capri, and
Yes.
two rotating subs of the day.
Yeah,
It's
they make so
usually-
many of them that they have like, so like you'll go there now and they'll have like an extra 3 or 4 made. If you
they'll
don't
have
wanna-
they'll have basket.
if you don't want to wait, just grab one. It's good. It's gonna be good. They made it maybe 8 minutes before that.
if
max.
you get there right before the lunch rush, those things there's like 20 in each
Mhm.
one.
Dude,
'Cause, like, they know what's about to happen.
You saying like, you
Oh,
gotta be
I
there.
know.
I've
I
been
know.
there.
That's the deal.
I haven't been in a minute. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find
man.
a reason to go.
Their pizzas are also
Pizzas
really
are
good.
good.
Yep.
You can get it by the slice. You can get a whole big fat ass pie if you want. They also have the thick boy. Like I think they call it the Roman, but it's like looks like a
It's just Sicilian
it's a
style
Sicilian.
pizza.
There you go. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
No, when I first pulled this up, it was a big pizza pie. It was just big pizza pie with the sloppy cheese and all the toppings. I was like, yeah, they
Give
know
me
what
that.
they're doing. That's
Give me that.
exactly.
They do fucking massive pizzas too.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's good.
God.
You can get like the jar full of the spicy peppers, so you can just bring that home and just put it on.
Yeah.
Put it on
Dude,
yourself.
now I need to come back out here again.
You
and
do.
get an Italian
You
store,
do.
man.
And they sell a bunch of like, because it's an actual, like you said, like a little mini Italian grocery store too. So like you can go in there and get like pastas that are imported.
Yeah, I saw
olive
that too.
oils,
Yeah.
sauces that maybe you either don't know how to make or you don't want to make. Good pastas and shit. Just buy a bunch of shit. They're
Damn.
good, man.
The
Yeah.
Westover location has an espresso bar in it too,
Yes, it does.
so you can go there and
You-
get.
They
some
have
espressos.
they have gelato, I think.
Yeah.
Get some gelato.
They got everything. They got it
It's
all.
like you just got a little trip to Italy right there in Arlington.
You just take a little. Yeah, exactly.
And then you'll text Asim and say, all right, how much exercise do I need to do?
Nah.
What
So-
does this match up with?
Nah, spaghetti for me, man. It's, outside the one time you do it for dinner, that's my lunch. That's my hard carb lunch. So I mean, like that or Italian. Well, I mean,
I know what you mean.
but yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, nah, but that place is bomb. It's
You're
actually
gonna-
making me hungry
You're
right
going to
now.
be glad you did it.
Yeah.
You're going to be
Nah,
highly recommend.
coffee bar. Yeah, you said coffee bar only at the Westover. They do catering, subs, pizzas. Like that is probably one of the major ones out there, man.
Yeah, highly recommend that spot. That's I don't eat there very often though because I don't eat a lot of sandwiches.
Dude, I don't eat a lot
but-
of sandwiches either, but I'm glad
That's
you
not
brought this up. It's
cold
like,
cut.
now that you got me thinking about like best fucking sandwiches in our area, it's probably them.
Yeah.
No question.
Oh,
There is a
yeah.
spot here in Ballston. I know the owners. It's called Poppy Seed and Rye.
I've been there.
It's
actually.
good. It's
Yeah.
good. I like it. It's a little bit like kind of like if you want to call Italian sort of traditional gritty. That's like it's like old school kind of vibe. Like you're gonna go in, and you're gonna feel like you like walked into like it's like got that like authentic Italian vibe. This place is a little more like very much like Arlington style. It's a little bit like prettier. Everything's got a little more nicer presentation, but it is good. And the menus, it's not like that's Italian stores, Italian food, Italian
Yeah.
sandwiches, Italian this, Italian that. So you know what you're getting. It's really good. They're kind of doing a little bit of everything over at Poppy Seed, but it is good.
Mhm.
But it is good. Like a good grilled cheese. I give the grilled cheese plus the tomato soup. If you want to dunk it in that, you want to add bacon. And I think they do it with like brie. Because again, like it's just like everything's so slightly fancier. You know, they got an Italian sandwich too. It's not bad. They had a meatball sandwich. Breakfast is, I think that's what we ate last week.
Is that what we got?
That's what we ordered. We had the pork belly
Oh
biscuit.
yeah, that's where that was
With the
from?
tomato jam. That's right. The spicy tomato
that pork
jam.
belly biscuit was fire.
And then we got some kind of like just regular ass sandwich, and I added bacon and ham to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was good. It was that sandwich was outshone by the pork belly sandwich.
You like that one more?
It was just special, man.
The other one had like a peppery sauce, some kind of like nice
Yeah.
peppery like mayo kind of thing. It was fucking crack.
They're both really good though.
Mm-hmm.
Very good sandwiches.
Everyone listening probably like they're probably assuming, and they would be right, that we all need to eat soon.
Like,
Dude, trust. I ain't gonna lie. When y'all were talking about the food real quick, my boys say, "Oh yeah, we on our way." I'm like, dang.
All right, bring it. Let's go. Let's go.
It might be time, but
so
nah,
you getting that patty melt when you get there?
Fuck yeah, bro. I ain't got to come to the 25th. I'm only over like 200.
That's
I'm
right.
already cool, bro.
That's right.
That's the one thing I love about like when you are on weight. Oh, it's the best feeling.
Life is good.
Life is great. I tell you about all the time, man. When you on weight, you already did your first battle.
Mm-hmm.
Your first battle is your weight. And that's what we didn't really talk about this in the first one, but in the second one, the Big Brothers quintet team that we did for blue belts, I had blue belts the week of 10 pounds over on the team. And it was the individuals. I think I've never been more like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
like it was one, it's kind of like they told me the wrong way in the first place. Cause these 3 blue belts that go to my school, they told me they want to be in the blue belt quintet. I told Dave, they were like, all right, cool. They got a slot. Cool. We need 2 more people. They told me their weights. They say, hey, we need 2 heavyweights. Cool. No problem. Found the 2 heavyweights. Then they're like, hey, hold on real quick. We're over by, they were actually over by like 25 pounds.
Across the 3 guys.
Amongst
When you
the 5.
Like 10, 10, and 5 or something like that.
No, so the group of 5 is 25 over. But one of them was 9 pounds over compared to everybody else. And that was like probably like maybe.
Someone's fucking up.
So that was like probably 2 weeks out. By a week of, it was only the one guy left. And then, I love you, Angelo, but mans went radio silent on the whole group, except for one dude. And the only, I'm like, I call him Hollywood now because he wanted to show when he show up. But yeah, like he was 9 pounds over and we had to switch him out because he got sick last minute. So he was like, all right, let me get down. Cause he was trying to do the wrestler way. He was like, all right, the sweatsuit, everything. And then he got caught sick. And I'm like, that's sometimes, do you ever get that too? Like I've had that happen to me when I'm trying to cut weight. I actually get sick while I'm cutting weight. Like
it's happened once to me.
It's weird, isn't it?
Only once though.
It's weird, isn't it?
It is weird.
Yeah.
Your body's going through a lot of shit. I can see, like if you're, I'd have to think back to this time that I had, like when it happened to me, like if I fucked up.
It happened to me one time.
Was the weight cut like a mess though?
See,
I don't know if mine was. I think mine just, I don't know. I feel like sometimes like when you're not eating, sometimes you get nausea. You know what I mean? Like your body.
That happened once, and that was because of my dumbass fault, the nausea one. Because when I was at Blue Belt and gi and no gi, for people that aren't aware, gi weight is different than no gi weight. So my gi weight, I registered for both divisions under the same pretext of I'm fighting medium heavy in gi, I'm fighting medium heavy in no gi. Get done with my gi stuff and everything like that. Come to find out the next day that I have to be 4 pounds lighter because I didn't match up the weights, right? I spent my entire afternoon, evening in the gym running the bike and sauna I was in the gym for 4 hours. That was probably the most miserable. I didn't eat either. I didn't have any protein. I woke up I didn't eat until I got on the scale the next day. So I had to cut off my celebration snack. I had to cut off like all that. That was the only time I felt like I was sick. But like actual, like sick because I just wasn't eating. But what he went through, like the whole shakes and sneezing, all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like that has happened to me once.
Like
I just can't remember.
Actual illness.
Illness, yeah. Like while cutting. And I do believe like it happened during the wintertime because so much sweat come out of your body and it's so cold out, and then you're switching from
your immune system's fucked up.
It's already, you're going through like this back and forth of hot, cold, and your body just
confused or something.
And fine craps out. But yeah, man, like I think that's like weight cutting and food wise, like the food is the first thing you got to defeat first. The scale's the first thing you got to defeat first. The other thing is just showing up on time. But nah, man, that's one of those.
No, when I tell Asim that I'm kind of light, he's like, you need to go eat now, motherfucker. And I'm like, all right, I can do that, coach.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing.
Yeah. Like I never felt like I was light. I think with some of the stuff that we were talking about, like El Cardigan, I felt like I'm a little more hungrier. Jeez, I'm so sorry, guys.
Popular guy.
I'm so sorry. I should turn that on, man. But nah, dude, it's just one of those things where weight has always been a thing. If you guys or ever had that situation, whoever's listening or in the room as well, is like, if you always had a thing with weight, jiu-jitsu is going to be one of those things where weight is going to be on your forefront of your brain for a while until you get comfortable with jiu-jitsu. And which is why you guys are doing the right thing, going down through the dieting and all that stuff, because it is a process. This is my weight loss of 40 pounds took a year. It doesn't take, you can go the drastic route and do like the 3, 4, 5 months, but you're killing your body. You're killing it.
It just keeps buzzing. I'm getting now. I'm popular like you. It's buzzing at me.
Yeah.
You're good.
No. I saw the generational.
No, it just kept like buzz. I'm like, what the fuck is?
Nah,
you're good.
I didn't know that you're a Samsung guy.
Yeah, I got Android, Google.
You're a Google?
No,
iPad,
iPhone.
What made you be a Well, I can't really say much. I used to be a Samsung Galaxy person for a while, and then what made you stay?
So I get my phone service through Google. So it's just easier just to use their stuff because it just is automatically synced with it. There's a lot of
Who should we work with? Who should we trust and not trust? You're the one in tech.
I'm the one I like iPhone more. Well, you can't. I don't trust if you want customization, I think Samsung has the best customization in terms of per phone if you want to do damage on a cell phone, then yeah, I think Samsung is probably one of those. But if you want to talk about trustworthy in terms of like, I'm gonna put my phone down, no one can break into it, I would definitely do iPhone.
Okay.
I personally, in my opinion, for that, iPhone was, I think, one of the first ones that's kind of stood up the government about unlocking a former terrorist's phone or something like that, and that became a very big issue of privacy. I'm 50-50 on that kind of situation. Everyone has that opinion to it, but it's one of those things where
they'll fight for privacy.
You'll fight for privacy without it. So it's just like, I believe that is foremost from there. Now, if the person gone and dead, whatever, I think that's a whole nother conversation in itself. Not 100% sure.
Unlocking the phone and all that.
Oh yeah, unlocking the phone and all that. But it's one of those things where it's like I get it. I also understand people have rights as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, yes, this person did terrible things, but are they still allowed to have the subjected rights that we're all supposed to have as a human being in terms of privacy?
One of them.
Yeah.
That's the point of rights.
Is it one of
the point of rights isn't like when it feels good or when it doesn't feel good. It's when this guy's good or bad. Well, that's why you have a legal system.
Yeah.
It still has rights.
It still has rights.
We kind of got here. It took a minute for America to be established. We don't have that.
Nah.
But like,
we'll be here for another hour, man.
We could. Now we're just getting going.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, that's why you have rights. So you can't violate them just because someone, whatever, anyways.
Nah, dude.
Yes.
It's kind of one of the things why, I'm not a big person on going to the top 5 tech companies.
Okay.
Microsoft, Google, Apple. You can throw in whatever 2 other people you want to put. People put Nvidia on there now because of the chips or whatever, so forth. Those people are controlled by stock market, and your job is not ever secured anymore in any type of the time in the where we're in right now. But I'd rather deal with a company that's not living by a stock than deal with a company that is dealing with stock. Cause like what happened to Disney, at $4 billion, you're going to be having cuts really soon. Like, this is the first wave of that in terms of cut. We're not going that deep in political, but this is that second wave of what's going on after that. That $4 billion, that back end of Disney, a lot of stuff got cut. A lot of stuff, a lot of people don't know yet got cut. Movies just got cut. Production stuff got cut off of that $4 billion.
How much of that was like, is it AI related though? Like how much can they actually downsize because they can leverage AI?
AI is very different. AI is a very new thing. It's like, I would say it in the best way possible. It's like you feeding a child, educational purposes, right? Now, Is some child going to be a Einstein and be getting better or understanding it better and be more functional, i.e. ChatGPT? Yes. Or human AI, whatever you want to call that other one that's out here right now. But there's certain AI that does function. Now, my current job that I work in tech, we have AI to just basically help you rewrite, customer tickets, right? I don't even use that AI because that AI is dumb. I use ChatGPT because it's a lot easy. ChatGPT is a lot more humanized version of that. Now, I don't think a lot of people are like, oh, AI is going to take our jobs or take out of a significant portion of our jobs. No, because at the end of the day, AI is a suggestion. They're not going to make medical purposes. I'm going to just use a medical example. If you're getting heart surgery, they run your tests and stuff like that through AI, to see what your success rate through the surgery, your recovery rate, how long that's going to last and stuff like that. They give you the recommendation, but there still will have to be a person, because they'll probably recommend you to fail. Well, let's say they recommend you the possibility to fail. There has to be an oversight of why. What happened with, and this is a deep rabbit hole we're about to go into before I get out of here, with insurance companies, for example, United Health started using AI for their claims. What happened with their claims was they started denying people claims based off the AI, and it wasn't having checks and balances system. When that happened, that's when they started to get the audit of what happened with everything else. That's why that CEO was there that day. Okay. Because of the AI with the claims and everything. And unfortunately, we all know what happened with that story. Mm-hmm. But then all of a sudden you will see news clippings of United Healthcare accepting all these other, accepting claims now. So much so they got in trouble with their parent company by accepting too many claims.
Really?
And isn't that funny how an insurance company that's supposed to help you with medical stuff got in trouble for accepting more claims?
Interesting.
Bottom line, it's all bottom line stock market shit.
What's what he was saying? I mean, it's a
rabbit hole, man. So you can, AI is going to be either, it's good and bad in both ways. We have the option of what the bad part of the United Healthcare system or the United Healthcare insurance company have with AI, but there's also has to be another part where medical people use AI for probability ratings, because everyone needs a probability, right? But do you need a check and balance?
Well, yeah, because I mean, especially in something like that, there's factors outside of just those numbers, right? Because, well, this person, just because these numbers say this is going to be a less likely to succeed thing, but this person also has this great support system. Or this person actually might stick to whatever regimen we give them afterwards, versus like this other person who might be a on paper better candidate, but that guy might not take care of himself after receiving the transplant or whatever this thing is. And then it's just a waste of surgery. And then so there's a lot of other factors. Waste of surgery is a little harsh.
No.
Hypothetical
but
person.
That's what they're considering, right?
It's a perfect understanding of that. Cause like when my dad went through, trying to get a kidney transplant, it was like a board of advisors, right? So are you guys going to take a board of advisors out of that and then put in the AI of that? When you have a board advisor, maybe 4 or 5, I don't know how many people were, let's say 4 people, but they review your documentation, then they have that discussion with you, and then they come up with the determination. When he got put on the list, there was a couple things. You needed to lose weight, you need to eat a little bit healthier. That was really much it. And when he lost the weight, now he was able to accept any kidney that came in. And then it was the other person. Now, it could have been different things. If I don't know why they do it. They allow people who have Hep C to be donors. I don't think that's really, I'm not a medical degree person, but I think that's kind of weird. He didn't accept that kidney. One person, he couldn't do it because he got sick. There's so many different factors. So like, what if AI didn't realize, is the AI going to check him if he got sick? Right? Is the doctor going to check him if he got sick? Oh, okay. Well, there's certain regimen, like for AI to break, you have to break its own, I wouldn't say philosophy because that doesn't even seem like it has its own fucking brain, which is
you have to give it the right parameters,
parameters to run it. So it's like I tell people all this, if you're in tech, right, and you understand APIs, it's basically you feed the API what you need, right? So so it's like, all right, well, the parameter is you're only allowed to have this surgery at these qualifications, right? So if you do your scan in and they're like, oh, this fails you here, does that mean like it's so many
layers.
Buckets, layers of AI that everyone, that's the biggest topic. It's so funny how it became the biggest topic early 2025, but now back in the 2025, people don't really talk about AI taking over jobs that much.
It'll come back. But now that people are worried about AI for like surveillance and shit.
Yep.
It's not really a job thing. That was kind of my original question with you is like, dude, was Disney just scaling back? I mean, it's amongst other things. Disney's doing a million things, but they make movies.
Yeah.
They do a bunch of other shit, but like I know Hollywood was spazzing on AI, and that's why they had the strikes and all that shit because writing jobs were being taken away because AI. So part of me was like, okay, maybe that's where Disney's saying like we're going to scale back X number of billion because we just got to spend money on it.
Well,
but you're okay. So you're right. No one, maybe people are probably still going to worry about the jobs, but the jobs are there. Now the thing is like, is AI going to be used to spy on us?
No,
because it probably will be. But also
the Hollywood thing does make sense though, because like I think two biggest things from music, it was music and
movies,
Hollywood.
Right? Yeah.
It was the scripts and was the AI generated.
They're doing full on artists, like artists, full bands and artists. AI generated.
What didn't help, if you're a big Drake fan, he did the AI generated Tupac verse when he was going through the whole Kendrick thing, and I was like, dude, that was just nasty work.
That's a weird thing.
Like you didn't need to do that. So I think, but that opened the door from Pandora's box for that type of stuff. Because people do AI songs all the time. Mm-hmm. That's another thing too, like AI written songs. So it's like, you want
a whole app for it.
Yeah, there's a whole like it's. And I understand why people like the creativity of Hollywood and of music is getting dumber. 100% agree with that with the mumble rappers that we have right now. But it's just like, it's getting more dumb. Like creativity is not being in a higher level of specific-y or how you want space. Cause it's like, if we have the next Quentin Tarantino, right? And that's my favorite director, one of my favorite directors of all time. His creative process of like going through that, and you see the hardship that he talks about every interview about how in depth of how much he fights for his movies. That okay, like you see that talent. Mm-hmm. How you gonna see the talent when you have AI and you don't see that same exact thing? Because like now with Hollywood, it's like I think Mark Wahlberg said this best. Is like they don't take chances on pipe dream projects or like something that it might be good, but it's like the way it costs to make a movie now is a lot different. So it's like if you have a $10 million movie, you got to put $10 million in marketing. So you're already $20 million in the hole, and it might not be good of a movie to get you that $20 million to recoup. So it's just like, it's a whole numbers game with that. But AI definitely changed Hollywood and music forever. It definitely changed that.
I feel so. Here's my take on all that shit. Like, and one reason why I think people like us are all safe, because this is maybe a personal consideration for these things, which is that like I feel like the appeal for a lot of this as a consumer is you want to see like, and this is anything artistic, like you want the artistic process that comes from a human being. You want to like see that awesome creation that someone made. Yeah. And so personally, it's like I'd almost rather like them not, like if I saw a movie, I'm like, this is a good movie. I don't want to know if it's AI. Because as soon as I find out it's AI, I'm like, I'm not interested anymore. That kind of just killed the fun for me because I want to see like a team of people create something really
build a story back.
Yeah.
And like, you want that. Yeah.
You want that. So like if this is just, again, call me a Luddite. It's a fancy word for I don't like fucking new shit, but whatever. Like if that happens to me, I might just lose interest in like TV shit because I'm like, all right, now I just want to go, like, how can I ensure that I'm seeing a real human being stuff? Does that mean I got to go to the fucking theater? Maybe I will. But like, okay, so fast forward to what we do until they come up with like flesh robots that look like Will, that look like Mike, that look like me.
That's already coming.
I know, man.
That's already coming.
But I mean, how expensive are they? Do they fart? You know what I mean? Like,
we are in the timeline.
Maybe that's how we got to go.
Robot, man.
Dude, in 15 years to validate our humanity, we have to fart. Or shit at a tournament, they can do a piss and shit test. Not for steroids. They don't even mind that. Just make sure you're an actual human being. All right, he shit, he farted. Like let him go. Like I want to watch real human beings do real stuff. Like robots, they're kind of cool. They're kind of. I mean, maybe I would watch a Robot Combat League too. Just to whatever.
I will definitely. I know I gotta get out of here soon, guys.
You're good, man. We'll wrap up here soon.
Let me say this about the robot thing. You remember that movie the guy that plays Wolverine?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. He made a movie with a little kid about fighting robots.
Yep.
That's the shit I want with robots. Because that look fun. But they do that on a minor scale at high school. It's like the robot thing, like my brother-in-law.
BattleBots?
It's like
BattleBots is
but
the
it's,
shit.
but it's,
BattleBots does rule.
but gigantic robots.
Big BattleBots.
Like big battle.
Oh, what was that movie called? Because I know what he's talking about.
I'm about to
Iron
find
something?
it.
Like it's Iron or Fist of Steel or something like that?
Fists of Steel.
Honestly, you might
It's a
be
little,
right.
the name's a little
Fists
cheesy,
of Steel.
Hold on.
That's like an 80s
but like
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
appropriately cheesy.
Wolverine.
Jackson. Who can get first, guys? Robot.
You, Jack.
Real Steel. There we go.
That's it.
A cheesy movie title, but that shit was actually good.
They're trying to
Yeah, I
rush
mean,
that out.
yeah.
To prime us for the robot takeover.
They focused on the actual like movie part, and they're like, "What do we call this?
Real
Real Steel?
Just get it out. We gotta get our marketing budget back.
Yeah. Seriously.
We don't have time for this shit.
Yeah, we don't have time to talk to
Pump it out.
workshop this.
Real
Just
Steel.
show Wolverine's muscles, show him with the kid, give him a hug. People are gonna get tear jerked. They're gonna think
Robots fighting.
Robots fighting. No one's getting hurt here.
I
Run it.
bet you it came out around the time that Transformers was hot too.
Hold on.
like
hold
the
up.
Transformers
Wait.
movies.
Yeah, the Hollywood plants.
Actually, you are right, sir. This came out in
There's a name for
2011.
that.
There's everything's in cycles, dude.
There's
They're
a name for that. There's like a psychological.
Hold on, let me see what Transformers movies. Hold on.
Transformers is real hot right now. We need to come up with something.
Oh, they're about to
sort
make
of
the
like
last one, by the way.
Transformers.
No, they program you with that stuff allegedly.
Transformers movies. 07, 09,
there you go.
2011, 2014,
There you go.
2017. Right in the mix of all that shit.
What? And Wave 1 was Terminator and RoboCop.
Yep.
Hold up. Ooh.
That was.
Fuck,
Fighters.
no.
What'd you do?
Oh, no.
No.
Don't
I think we're okay.
All right.
That was.
It's like I recorded none of that.
Oh, my God.
We might have just missed like the last like 2 seconds there, but that's okay.
That's fucking too.
It'll be fine. We'll just rehash it.
Yeah.
So that was Fires Drinking Coffee, part 2 with Will Bullock, our friend of the show. Fires Drinking Coffee / Fires Drinking Whiskey.
Yeah.
And to rehash what might have possibly been missed, we will have a part 3.
Yes.
And on part 3, we're going to go deeper into this
Marvel.
comic books, movies, and the possible foretelling and easing of our minds into the future that is coming.
Dude.
No, tell me if there's a
Dude.
name for it. I think it's called predictive programming.
Predictive programming. Oh,
Yeah, part 3.
I didn't.
That makes it sound a lot more intense.
Psychological operators in Langley came up with that like 80 years ago.
Right.
And
Probably
they probably stole it from someone else.
yeah,
But whatever.
MK Ultra, all
Yeah,
that
it's
shit,
all
dude.
that- it's all that stuff.
We're going deep. All right,
It's all
I
that
like it.
stuff.
All right.
So on the next part, when we have Will Bullock back, we're going to do this.
We're doing full predictive
so
programming. This is literally predictive programming. We're predictively programming.
We are. We're that deep into this, guys. So
We're trying to take our stab at it.
on
Yeah.
the next part with Will Bullock, that's what we're going to get into. So again, that was Fires Drinking Coffee. We got to get out of here. So I'm going to roll through all
Yeah.
those. So
We're good.
where to find everyone's going to be in the show notes. Just do that. But always like, follow, rate, review, all that
Subscribe.
shit. Subscribe, do all the stuff. But find us on there. Keep listening, guys. We love you.
Peace, love. Bye.
Bye.
Dude.